Hey folks, it's Alex here at Hankster's Hot Rods. We're at the Homer City, Pennsylvania dealership with another gorgeous new arrival here. This is our 1970 Chevy Nova, and it is done Yenko style. You've got the red Yenko stripe along the side of the body and the hood. We'll go over the exterior and the interior on this car. Starting on the driver's side, like I said, you've got the red Yenko stripe along the side. As far as your body panel gaps, that door lines up very well front to back. All of your bright work along the windows is in very good condition. There is a little nick on the front piece there and some light fading on the rear pieces, but overall it's in great shape. We'll take a look at the interior. This one does have a custom set of Ostrich skin seats, and that'll be both front and back. A very neat look and feel to those. It does have the factory instrument cluster gauges along with some aftermarket secondary gauges below the dash. It does have an aftermarket radio as well. It's one of those, I think, custom Autosound. It's a retro style, but new features. It's also got a Lokar automatic floor shifter. And overall, that interior is in very good condition. Door jambs are nice and clean on both sides. Working our way to the back of the vehicle, you can look down the side and see it's nice and straight. The bright work at the rear, your tail light bezels, chrome on the rear bumper, and this SS tail panel piece, all in good condition. There is some flaking of the chrome behind the license plate, but everything that's visible is in very good condition. Rear glass is in good shape. There is some scratches here or there, but overall it's in good shape. Same with all the chrome around it. And the trunk lines up very well. We'll go ahead and take a peek inside there. Underside finished in that same gloss black as the exterior. As far as your jamb, that's nice and clean. No rust bubbles or anything suspicious going on there. Rubber seal, nice and soft. As far as the trunk floor itself, that is finished in the original style spatter paint. And there are a couple patches that have been done, but they have been done using metal in the weld-in method, ensuring that that trunk floor is structurally sound. And you do get a pair of original style floor mats. Looking down the passenger side, also nice and straight. Your bright work on this side, also in good condition. Very comparable to our driver's side. Some light wear here and there, but overall very good shape. We'll go ahead and take a look at the interior from our passenger side. Dash is in excellent shape, same with the headliner and carpet. And those freshly upholstered seats are in like new condition, both front and rear. And you've got front and rear seat belts as well. Jambs are nice and clean on the passenger side as well, on both sides. Got a nice set of torque thrusts on it. All the bright work up front lines up very well, and it's all in great shape as far as your chrome on the bumper and this trim there at the top. It's all in very good condition. The windshield also in great shape, same with that chrome molding around it. Just some light wear here and there. And that all steel hood lines up very well, and it's in great shape also. Now we'll take a look under the hood. Underside of the hood is finished in that same gloss black as the exterior, and you can see we do have the hood insulation present. As far as your engine bay, that's more of a semi-gloss or flat black. And for the powertrain, that'll be a small block Chevy 350, and paired to it is a turbo 350 automatic transmission. As far as upgrades go on this small block, starting off at the intake, you've got a cast aluminum Edelbrock intake, along with an Edelbrock AVS2 carburetor. It's also sporting a more modern ignition system. It does have an HEI distributor and coil. Other than that, it's more cosmetic upgrades and functionality upgrades. You do have serpentine belt conversion with a full set of aluminum pulleys, and that's just a more modern, reliable method of running your belts. Other than that, you do have a polished chrome K&N air cleaner, along with some Chevrolet etched valve covers there. It's a very nice touch. And this does have a vintage air system, so it is running a more modern air conditioning system. And it's also got power brakes and power steering. So this thing is optioned up quite well. As far as upgrades goes, that's about it. It's an original style build, I would say, just some more modern touches. It does have a pair of long tube headers on it, but otherwise all seems to be factory standard equipment, and overall that engine bay is neat and tidy, very clean. That should about wrap things up for the exterior portion of this vehicle. As always, if you're looking to make any changes or do any upgrades to this car or any of the other vehicles that we have on the website, just reach out to us, let us know what you're looking to do, and we'll get you a quote with whatever it is you're looking to get into. Also, the price reflected on these cars on the website, that does include our 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty on the powertrain and enclosed shipping to the lower 48 states. Now we'll get this Nova back on the lift and take a look at the underside. Now we have the 70 Nova up on the lift. We'll go over the underside, starting up front with your suspension. It's going to be all your factory standard equipment, your stamped steel upper and lower control arms. We do make sure to go through all these vehicles and ensure all of your bushings, your tie rod ends, ball joints, so on and so forth are all in good working order. This does have a newer set of shocks on the front, it looks like. It's also got a inch thick sway bar, and that'll help with your body roll throughout the turns. That's tucked up above the cross member there. And onto the brake system. You do have power brakes, disc in the front, drum in the rear. This has a nice set of upgraded Wilwood, I believe, dual piston calipers. So that's a nice upgrade to have. It's got stainless steel hoses running to those calipers. It also has power steering. Now for the powertrain, that is a small block Chevy 350, and paired to it is a turbo 350 automatic transmission. It's got a nice finned aluminum transmission pan on that. As far as the structure and the frame in the front of our vehicle here, everything looks solid and straight. As far as your frame rails, your trans cross member, all of the cross bracing and the floors, all looks very good. I do see evidence of some patches that have been done. It looks like it has all new floor pans on both sides. I also see some polyurethane body mount bushings that'll help stiffen the chassis up. Floor pans, like I said, they have been replaced, but they were done using the correct metal, and it appears to be the correct method as well. So those are all structurally sound as they should be. And looking at the exhaust, you do have a pair of long tube headers, and bolted to those is a full dual 2.5-inch exhaust. And you've got a pair of turbo mufflers in the back there. And overall, there's no undercoating on the underside here, so you can really see the raw condition of everything. As I look at our engine and transmission on this vehicle, they're both free and clear of any leaks or drips. As these classic cars go, there's always a chance of those things popping up. Now we'll go on to the rear of the vehicle, looking at the floors in the rear. Also some evidence of some patches that were done. But once again, just like the front, they used the correct stamped steel to do the patches, and it looks like they welded them in properly as to keep the structural integrity of the floor. So everything looks good there. Frame rails in the rear, nice and solid, leading into the trunk area. As for your rear end itself, that is a Chevy 8.2 10-bolt. It's a 256 gear ratio. And as for the rear suspension, pardon me, that's your factory standard equipment, your leaf spring suspension in the rear. And as far as your exhaust, that does come out right behind the rear wheels with some flat black tips there. As far as the frame rails coming into the rear section, those look straight and solid. And once again, there is some evidence of some patches here in the trunk floor, but once again, it looks to be structurally sound and good to go. That should about wrap it up for this car. You do have a nice set of KYB XLG shocks, a newer set of shocks in the rear, and it also does have drum brakes in the back as well. So that should about wrap things up for the underside of this vehicle. We'll go ahead and lower it down and fire up that small block V8.